Hello everyone, welcome back to Egg Block with Lowma. We're picking up just a little bit after we left off. I haven't really done anything, but we'll go ahead and get this finished up. I don't remember if I did this on last episode or in between, but I moved that up there. I think it'll be better up there. I can come off the top of these machines, go over to that. There's going to be several things hooked into that eventually, so we'll have to figure it all out, but I'm really not liking the way this is looking, so I will probably rearrange it. But for now, we're just going to get this set up. So we're going to take a bunch of these item duct. We're going to put basically coming out of here, going into these. And that'll be that. Now, we only have, right now we have hardened servos. We look up servos. Okay, we have these, the servo, right? Yeah, we just have servos. Then there's hard ones, reinforced, signalum, and each of these, you put one of these on here. Let's put one on real quick. Come on, get out of that. There we go. Escape just wasn't working for some reason. I don't know why. Had to push it 4 or 5 times, but there we go. If you put that on there and you open it up, you get 3 slots. This one I believe has 6 and 9 and 18 and so on. On top of this number changes how many you can send at a time. How often it sends changes depending on which one of these you're using. You can change it to white or blacklist. And we can do hardened, that's NVAR. And this one's Electrum, we can do Electrum. Signalum we're not quite up to yet. But these, it's going to have 3, 6, 9 of them. Even with 9, with the amount of materials coming out of our builder over there, our mine, our quarry, whatever you want to call it, it's going to overfill this. Or it's going to fill this up, we all know that, but even with the hardened or the upgraded servos, the yellow ones, the reinforced, we're still going to need several out points to run all of our materials through here. Now right now we're not running anything nuclear craft, we're only running vanilla, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Looks like we have 9 things coming through that need to be running through the pulverizer. Okay, now gold, it has a chance of making this stuff here, what is it called? The cinnabar. Cinnabar won't run through these the furnaces. So the cinnabar, we're actually going to run out the top up here. You'll see when I actually get to it, it'll run out. Gold will only run through this machine. It won't run through any of the other machines. I'm going to set up a filter on this one to only allow gold into this one. These two will, actually the filter will go on these two. I'll blacklist gold, so gold only goes into this one. Okay, and then it'll go ahead and the cinnabar will go out and go into the pipe, but everything else will go straight over into this. And if you don't understand that, you'll understand it a little better once I get it all put together. But for now, we're going to do this. And then over here, we're going to have a pipe coming out of here. And it's going to come over this way. There we go. And that should, I'll put servos on these. These just need these little servos. So we'll just, where are my little servos? I know I have a bunch of them. There we go. We'll just put these basic servos on these. Eventually I'll step it up on these. But for now, we only need the basic servos. Okay? Now, if I've got any building blocks. For some reason I don't have any building blocks. So let's get some cobble. I want to come up here and finish this off. Okay, so we want a servo coming out of this one and going into this pipe, but we don't want this one attached. Okay, easy enough. We'll grab your wrench, smack that one, it disappears. We're going to put a servo on that one. Okay, now we have everything here. Let's set up our machines. Okay, that. We're going to go ahead and turn it to always active. And this will change. There will be more than just Cinnabar coming out of there. There will be other things eventually. You know, because different things spit out different things. You know, so, but right now Cinnabar is all we got to worry about coming out. These can be turned on because we're not going to filter those or anything. Everything comes out of these is going to go straight over there. Okay. Now, these we're not worried about. They're ends. Where I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to get filters on here once I get them made, which I'll cut away in a minute and go make a bunch of servos and filters. But on the machines, we want this machine, auto input. We're going to come in that side, out this side. Both slots. These are backwards. All right, let me pick these up real quick, get these straight. Okay. Luckily it doesn't mess up our stuff. So basically we need furnace, pulverizer. Pulverizers need to go here. Pulverizers, okay. And then our furnaces need to go here. Okay, now let's try this again. Okay, first off, let's break that off of there because we don't want that connected. Okay, now we're going to go in and set this machine up. We want it auto input from this side. We want it output this side. Right, okay. This one we want the same thing. And this one will be the same. And now this one is our gold one. Okay, we want to have it where, let's turn that off. We'll have auto input coming in that side. We're going to have this slot going out this way. And this slot we're going to have going up. See that? How that works? If you convert these to orange, you know, it'll be both slots. Orange is both slots, red's the top, yellow's the bottom. Okay, now this one will be a little different from the one above it. It's just going to come in and out. Just like that. If we want it both slots. And down here we want our in and then both slots again. That way no matter what it gets out of this, it's going to go through and get cooked. Because you know, like iron, the byproduct coming out of iron every 2 or 3 iron ore you break, you'll get a nickel dust. Okay, nickel can be smelted, so we're going to run right through the smeltery. You know, gold and silver do that too. You know, so that's something to pay attention to and watch. Let's get rid of these because that's not where power is going now. Power has changed. I changed it. Okay, now power is going to come off this side. Let's get our power on these machines real quick. We're going to let's just go ahead and build up. So we don't have to do all that jumping like we did last time. We go one more. Yep, look, there we go. Now these should be powering up. If we look at them, they are powering up. If we run over and look at this, should be powering down. Well, it's already frozen up now, but I bet we need water in this. No, we got water. It's running. I am going to have to get some more water in there. I've got a solution for that. So Don't need that there. Pulverizer. Alright, we're out of coal. Got plenty of stuff in there. Alright, we're going to need another stack of coal. I'm going to grab like 10. 10 stacks. That goes into this contraption. I should get that going. I'm good on these chests. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. Oh, I'm gonna cut away right here, and I'm gonna go get water, and I'm gonna make some filters for these, and I think that's got us. Yeah, I'm gonna make a bunch of these yellow servos, electrum servos, and then I'm gonna make some filters. Right now, just basic filters will work, so that's all I'm gonna make. But I'll be right back. Where's the paper? I not have any paper. Okay, well, it looks like we have plenty. I got 124 barrels in there, or buckets in there. That should do us for a while. Next episode, we'll probably get the water lined out on this thing. But we'll see how it all works. You know how I like to do things. You just kind of go with the flow. We'll put this here. Look over here. This looks like it's off. Yeah, see, it's not even generating now because this has no water. Let's put this down here. Water goes in, starts powering on. There we go. That's running. That's probably losing power now. But we're all good on that. Now, the filters, I didn't show you guys how to make those. So let's look at that real quick. Filter, let's learn how to spell again. Put too many R's in the word, it doesn't spell the same word. I just made these basic filters. They're really easy. Just paper, some iron, iron nuggets, and glass. I only made a couple of them. I only need a couple of them. These servos, I kind of did the cheaty upgrade method. I already had a bunch of these. You know, just iron nuggets. You know, easy to make, very cheap, right? Okay, but I wanted these. Well, I use this method down here. It takes one electrum ingot and a servo. So basically a bunch of iron and glass with some redstone and one electrum versus two here in the same thing. I think this might be a little cheaper, especially if you already have the lower level servos on you. It's cheaper just to upgrade them. You know, so I just upgraded what I had, every one of what I had. So as you see, I now have 14. But I'm going to take and break that off of there. And if you don't want to break the pipe, you just right click the end here and it'll take the servo off, or the filter, or the other item, I forget what, the retriever, I believe. It actually, it's a filter here, and you don't have to put the servos here. This filter, let me show you. Let's look at thermal. See, yeah, see here you have the servos, the filters, and then these are the retrievers. And they literally, you know, they're made basically the same. Vendor I. Yeah, see a I vendor. Yep. But basically, whatever's on the other end of the pipe, I mean, you can filter this like always, but whatever you want it to bring in, say you filter it to only bring in iron ore, it'll suck all the iron ore from anywhere it can find it along its pipe system and try to put it into the inventory. So eventually we will start using some of those, but right now we don't need any. We're just going to put this on here. And as you see, when we go into that, it now has 9 slots. Now, like I said, it's going to take several of these, especially once I get into processing the nuclear craft stuff, which will be soon, just not today. But it's, like I said, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 there. 9. I believe that was it. So just vanilla is going to take up every one of those. So that's the way that's going to work. And I will get to that. What I've got to do is, well, we'll do it. I think we have time. Let me check our time real quick. Actually, that's it. So next episode we'll come back and get this situated. We'll finish this up. When we come back, I will actually have gone to the mining dimension and organize there a little bit and get our ores where they're going to go into this chest over there. And then once all of our ores process, then we'll work on the other stuff. We'll get everything over there processing, and then we're going to tear down our mine or our quarry, and we're going to move it. We got to move it. It's 400 blocks away from our nearest portal, so we have to move it. But I'm between now and then I'm going to decide whether we're going to move to the deep dark, or I think I saw a couple other dimensions in this world, but probably the deep dark. I'll look into it and decide, but I believe almost 100% that it's going to be the deep dark. So with that, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, hit that like and subscribe button down there if you don't mind, and if you haven't, leave a comment down there, and as I always say, we will cross that bridge. Yep, we always love crossing them bridges. So, but later, everyone. Have a nice day.